Hey guys, Cal here, classfordespairs.com, and this is a tutorial video. Today we're going to show you how to install a replacement O-ring band for a Smith's anti-vibration mount. Those that do road racing, you will find that if you have an ATRC tack or a 60mm tack, even magnetic or chronometric, you will probably have a bracket like this to dampen and prevent some of the vibration. So the O-ring typically cracks over time, and today we're going to install a new one. Alright, so before we begin the tutorial, let's go over some basic tools that we need. Most people should have these tools in their toolbox. Number one, we need a sharp scissors. Number two, needle nose pliers. And number three, slip joint pliers or something similar. And then obviously, we need the O-ring that can be purchased off my website. Alright, first things first, we're going to inspect the bracket. At the very back, you can clearly see that the rubber is starting to fall apart. It's starting to crack. It's become very brittle. And unfortunately, this happens to be a new bracket. And the rubber's already fallen apart. So we're going to grab our scissors here and we are going to cut the existing rubber all the way around. There's really no need to spend the time of unfastening the clips and then removing them from the rubber. It makes it a lot more challenging when it's connected, the inner and outer pieces. So just grab your scissors, cut the rubber, and split the top and bottom pieces itself. Alright, so now that the rubber has been cut off, you're going to remove all the clips that were on the existing O-ring, and you're going to use your needle nose pliers, and you're going to expand by pulling on the pliers to be able to open up the tab. This is going to help getting this clip over the new O-ring. The new O-ring is going to be the same dimension as original. Now that we expanded all 8 of the clips, we're going to take one clip at a time and slide it over our new O-ring band. Then we're going to grab the inner piece and we're going to try to slip the clip inside the slot or the groove, and then we're going to use our pliers to not only close the gap but also compress the O-ring. You might find that the firm type of O-ring is a little bit of a different grade of material. It's a little bit harder to compress compared to some of the soft ones, but once you get it in place, do not tighten it all the way, just keep it snug so we have movement. Now that we have the clip fastened on the band to the inner cup, we are going to start working on another clip, and we'll try to fasten this one to the outer ring. I like doing it one at a time, and like I said before, do not tighten the clips all the way. Wait till final assembly, because you might find that the middle cup might not be centered in the center of the outer ring. So it's very important that you keep things snug, but obviously snug enough to where it doesn't fall apart. So basically this is the same process here as we did on the other clip. We're going to grab our slip joint pliers and we're just going to snug it up. And again, it's going to be a little tedious work, but sometimes it does take a couple tries to be able to get it in place, but it's pretty much straightforward. So that's what it's going to look like so far. And then you'll just continue the process all the way around. Alright, so I have all 8 clips in place. Remember, everything is snug, nothing is tight yet, because we still have to center the center of the mount as best that we can. So we want to make sure that the middle mount is in the center of the outside. It's not going to be perfect, but get as close as you possibly can. Alright, so if everything worked out, you should have a bracket that looks just like this. Nice, firm, working bracket that will dampen all the vibration. If you guys want to purchase a new band, you can purchase one off my website. I'll put a link down at the bottom, and I appreciate you guys watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.